Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Marsya Zelwa Adena, and I'm a 7th grade student at Smpit Robbani, Banjarbaru, who on this occasion will tell the story by UTUH entitled The Tale of GARIWAI and the Magic Spear. The remotest corner of a village located on the roof of Baratus Mountains, a poor family lived in a small hut. A single man called UTUH GARIWAI and his aging parents. The only property the family had was a plot of land that they cultivated for their daily sustenance. UTUH GARIWAI was the backbone and breadwinner of his family. He worked hard every single day. One evening, after tying bamboo sticks to repair a fence damaged by wild boars, UTUH GARIWAI hurried home. That night, his father went to the back room and returned holding a spear. Oh, UTUH GARIWAI, tomorrow, my sons, take this spear and watch over your castle plot, said the old man, showing his son the spear. This is not just any. This is a magic spear given me by your grandfather. Alright, Dad. Remember this well. Never lose the spear. Take care of it. Tomorrow, before you go to your castle plot, repair the old rope with the new one to make sure it stays in the handle. The next day, after the afternoon prayer, UTUH GARIWAI was ready guarding his castle plot. Not long after that, he heard the muffled rumble of boots stomping on the ground. He headed towards his castle plot. Unmistakably, they were the same boars that destroyed his castle plot the other day. Suara, go away! The wild boars were startled and turned away in an instant. UTUH GARIWAI ran after them. He was in hot pursuit and didn't mind if he had to stumble upon 3 stumps of wild turf. When the target was on his range, he hurled his magical spear with all his might. And his magic spear had hit the target. Yes! But he was very shocked to find out that the spear's blade was separated from the shaft. He had so many his father's injury the night before, and he kept running after the boar. The boars fled into a cave. He was undecided. He wasn't sure whether he should follow the boar into a cave or go back home empty-handed. Then he recalled what his father had said to him. Never lose his magic spear. He dashed into the cave to get his magic spear back. Deeper inside, he was found himself in the midst of a crowd in a strange village. He walked toward the largest, grandest house and approached an elderly man. Excuse me, may I ask you a question? Of course. What is the owner of this magnificent mansion? Oh, that is the royal palace. The royal family is in trouble. The princess is sick. would seem to have ended the Princess Royal. Well, here is the story. The princess loves to go out and play in the neighboring village with her friends. They say the princess liked to scout fruits from people's farms. The owner got angry and threw his spear at her. The weapon jabbed her in the waist, and now she's lying in bed because of the injury. It's terrible. The king said that anyone who killed her deserves to marry her. Upon hearing this, UTUH GARIWAI was decided to try and heal her. The king took him into the princess' room, but he was quite surprised to see the blade of a spear stuck in the princess' waist, just like the one of the wild boars that was hit by his spear. Maybe two or three people had tried to pull it out, but they simply failed. When UTUH GARIWAI tried, it turned out he was able to pull out that spear. His Majesty beamed and acknowledged that his beloved daughter was no longer in pain. The next day saw a different atmosphere in the royal palace. It was time for festivity and merriment. They were preparing the royal wedding of UTUH GARIWAI and his princess. Oh my god! He had completely forgotten his parents, his hut, and his casual plot in his village. Until he had a child. One day, while cradling his baby on the palace veranda, he felt overwhelming longing for his parents. And they say, "Sweetheart, I'm planning to go home to see my parents in the village. I will take you and show them our childhood. I'm coming with you, dear, but we must first get the royal consent." UTUH GARIWAI got to his feet and was sad to see the king to tell his majesty about his plan to go home with his wife and child. As a father, I endorse your intent, GARIWAI. Please take your wife and child, show them to your family. But I will let you go on one condition. What is that, Your Majesty? Keep this in mind. While you are on your way home, never tell your wife a lie. Promise me this one thing and do not break it. Alright, Your Majesty, you have my word. And we will depart tomorrow morning. At dawn, they set off, with UTUH GARIWAI carrying their child, and his wife following behind, asking question after question. "What do you call that fruit, dear?" He was rather annoyed with her incessant questioning, and he replied, "That is Tingkat's fruit, the food of wild boars." After saying this, his wife instantly transformed into a wild boar, as did their child, who leaped from his arms, turning into a piglet. They both darted into the forest. UTUH GARIWAI realized he had lied. Tingkat's fruit wasn't food for wild boars, but for shaded cats. There was nothing he could do. The deed was done. Because of that incident, every time people living at the base of Mount Meratus saw a boar with human-like intelligence, they believed that must be the descendants of UTUH GARIWAI. Villagers around Mount Batulaki and Batu Bini in Hulu Sungai Selatan often call them the boar descendants of Jatuh GARIWAI. That is the story by Iwan Yusi. The story, which originates from the culture of the Dayak tribe in Kalimantan, contains many valuable moral messages that are very relevant for modern life, reminding us for the importance for courage, respect for ancestors, sacrifice, and harmony with nature. That's all from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.